Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Fly, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, if we can call it that, was a massive, I believe, four-parter. To sum it all up, we left the Abyss and charged back into Drezen, which was under siege by demons. We pushed them back again, made our way back to the Citadel, and used our great powers to basically turn them away and recover the place. Then, the goddess herself showed up. She basically came forward and said, listen, I can remove your... well, you can remove your demon-granted powers from you to become a normal person again. I can help you with that. Then Nauticula showed up in front of her to say, hey, hold on that. You need those powers in order to close the world wound, because you're the key in order to close it. Then Arilu Vorlesh spoke up and said, actually, I am also a key, so good luck trying to catch me, bye-bye, and ran off. At which point Nauticula said, okay, you still need your powers in order to catch Arilu and use her to close up the abyss. And the goddess also said, you can still get rid of your powers and close up the abyss. I chose to keep my powers. I'm still gonna go after Arilu. Then we got a whole bunch of quests popping up for us, as several people came over and spoke with us because a whole bunch of things have happened. Let's see here. So, Chili Creek needs to be dealt with. The Dragon Burial Ground, we need to go back there and deal with what's going on there. Galfrey's gone missing, and we need to find her. We need to speak to Helor about his daughter. Let's see. We need to deal with the Ineluctable Prison, so we need to find that. That's a main quest. We need to find Sealkind. He's out there somewhere. Mutasifen as well, we need to find somewhere. Let's see. We need to go see the Free Crusaders and see if we can help them. So we need to go to the island. And then, Companions quests. We need to do something with Finian to deal with the Bladesmith. Regil wants us to go speak with the Hell Knights. Arushale wants us to speak with Anevia to try and figure out something with her dreams. And we need to deal with Dayrin as well. Plus, all the Crusade stuff going on here. We have a lot of stuff to get into. So, let's start with things around the city. But that will include... I think I set up all the spells everyone has. I don't think anyone really has any new spells. Yeah, I think we set up the spells in the last one. We might be able to learn a few out of scrolls we've picked up. No, actually I take it back. No, wait, we can. Protection from elements and communal true seeing. There you go. There's a few more spells. I don't think there's really any equipment that needs to go to anyone. Long swords, scimitars, falchions. Now, a lot of long swords. Nothing special in weapons. Leather armor of greater resistance, heavy shield, full plate plus 3. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here we need to give to people. Actually, hold on. After the effect ends. You know... I don't think there's anyone who could really use that. It's very specific. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and sell all those. I don't know why it's given me this. The cloak is a gold dragon cloak. It's not supposed to be. I mean, I wasn't gonna wear it anyway, but still. Anyway, let's start by going and taking a rest. We need a rest. It has been a long time. And I am going to go ahead and take... Let's see. something that'll that'll give us a boost for a while. I'm not gonna do the fatigue right now because we're probably gonna let a couple days pass as we take care of crusade crap. That's a bit much. I think I want to save some of those. That could be good. You know what? Sure. Demon Slayer soup and rest.
I totally forgot the song. What did Papa sing again? The little lamb ran away, lost in the lowlands a night and a day. Tell me where my little lamb's gone, and I will lead him all the way home.
The next part is something about how there's water and hay waiting for the lamb back on the farm. I once had to sing about that blasted lamb 20 times in a row, and she still wouldn't fall asleep. No, she didn't. She just kept watching me and laughing.
Poor Gray Boar. I think that gave him a little, whatever it's called, PTSD. Either way, we're now fully rested. I don't know what the time is exactly, but that's all dealt with. So, how about we start by... We'll talk with Anevia later. Let's talk with everyone else in the city. I don't think you have anything new to say. Oh! You've grown again. I'm prettier too, aren't I? And I'm big enough to carry you now. My dragon friends back in Elysium will be so jealous. Indeed, you are now mountable. We can ride the dragon. Shut up. Anyway, let's just go right into the streets. We have people to talk to, see how things are going. And also a lot of equipment to sell. Might try and buy a new sword. If I can get a good one for Sela, I will. Alright, let's see. Captain Odan, do you have anything to say? You do not. And oh! Oh, wow! Okay, that's new. I mean, I see all the grass and everything showing up, but there's extra banners. I don't think those were there before. Nice.
I'm gone.
Ulbrig, nothing to say. Alright, let's head down. Oh, right, Storyteller. Nocticula spoke well of you. She says hello. The old elf's face is as blank as a porcelain mask. Her favor flatters me, and the memories of the times when I was younger warm my heart, but also fill me with other, darker feelings. Such a shame. It's sad to remember how foolish and self-satisfied I was back then, how much I enjoyed the fear and respect of the spawn of the abyss surrounding me, and how completely I belonged to the lady in shadow, who charmed me the moment we met. In those days, I was different. Get rid of a bot. Any items? Oh! Oh! We can, restore the mangled demon helmet. Sure. Sketching arcane symbols with his hands, the storyteller begins to reforge the damaged helmet. The hides turn into straps and the metal into armor plates, which are tempered in a mixture of demon blood and magic essence. The owner of this item was called the Shy Lily. I am a VTuber? So help me if this looks Orca-ish? He was a murderer. No, he was a master of the art of slaughter. Okay, completely unrelated. A missionary of violence whose deeds were a source of delight and horror. But even his fame faded when he met a truly destructive power. Shy Lily's helmet. Okay, let's see what this does. Where is it? Where is it? Let's see. There it is. The wearer gets a +4 profane bonus to strength and a +2 profane bonus to AC. Ooh, that's a powerful helm. Is there anyone who could use that? You know, wearing this instead of that could boost him? Let's see. You don't have a strength bonus. DR10, cold iron, and good. I mean, the bonus to AC would be good. How's it look? It is literally a skull head. And it would counteract, and it would fit the fact he doesn't have a strength bonus. I think I can give it to you. Yeah. You can have that, and you, I don't really care about Helm of the Fearless Vanguard. You can have the Eternal Knight instead. That'll work. Is there any other changes? Yes, I think we used up some of those special items, so we need to hold on to that one. I'll hold that. Staff of the Extinguished Flame. I'll hold on to that. Go there. Okay. Thank you for that. Let's keep looking around.
We do it my
Anything
way.
to say, Dorgalinda? Probably later. I have a feeling once a day passes, we're going to need to upgrade things. Woljif, nothing to say. Wilsir Garms. Quartermaster Garms welcomes you with a happy smile. I can never remember the voice I gave him. Oh, what an unexpected surprise. The commander herself came back from the abyss to lend us a hand. The soldier looks ready to squeeze you in a bear hug, like a long-lost prodigal daughter. Wilster produces a small figurine out of his pocket. You were gone for a long time, but we never gave up on our commander. Look at this knick-knack we made. One of the soldiers was good with a knife and carved it from a block of wood, and then another, a wizard, enchanted it. We let it travel from one pair of hands to another every night, and each soldier that held it prayed for your soul, no matter which god they believe in. The priest says their prayers have been heard, and this little trinket is now holy. You did come back, so please take it. This is a gift from us all. You should keep it. May it protect you instead. I am quite strong. The quartermaster lowers his head. As always, you put the well-being of others ahead of your own. That's why the soldiers adore you. What's a simple quartermaster to a campaign? It won't grind to a halt as long as the commander is all right. I'm sure. All right. Is there any new equipment? I think there is. +5s. Jeez. Disemboweler. Oh boy. Hammer of Ruin. Tower Shield. Disc of Unbalance. A buckler grants its wearer a +2 circumstance bonus on attack rolls against enemies under movement to pay. Okay, large bag of holding I'm definitely going to take. And I think the rest of this is not needed. So, are there any good swords? I'd like to know. Doesn't appear to be so. Not from you. Alright, let's go ahead and sell the rest of these things. Get rid of those. And I'm already in the positives again. I don't really care about the Greater Quicken Metamagic Rod. I don't use those, really. Well, it is a good rod. Fine. And I'll put these higher up. I'll put the rod into storage. Alright, go ahead and put all this up here. And these potions go all the way up to here, and we are good. I need to put you way down at the bottom somewhere. Preferably next to that one, but I kind of want to keep the... Okay, Demon Blood. You can switch with this. I said switch with this. Then we just move it all over, like so. There we go. Okay. Exotic weapons provider. We don't really use exotic weapons. Let's see around here. Jewelry trader, arcane weaver. You guys might have some handy items now. Not really, it doesn't seem. Wands and scrolls. Okay, there are a few. Wear an animal companion, a +3 insight bonus on attack and damage for the duration of animal focus. Not useful. Okay, you didn't really get anything new. Jewelry trader, you got anything? You might have. +5 bonus on persuasion checks, and their companions get a +1 on all skill checks. Interesting. Very useful. Take 20 on their next Dispel Magic attempt once per day. Ooh. And a +1 bonus to caster level checks made to overcome. Pretty good. Don't think I'm gonna get anything, though. Let's see. There's Camellia. Nope, nothing there. Darren... Isn't Darren around here? Yes, I walked right past him. I'm not going to say anything about Leotar. We do need to talk to you, Krennic. Sniffing the air and then twitching his ears in response to something nearby, Krennic whispers, "Shush! Can you hear them rustling? I've acquired some new neighbors recently, a pack of rats. Do you know anything about rat extermination? If you do, I could use your advice." I'll do what I can. Long story short, a pack of local rats has declared war on me. First, they just stole my supplies, so I drove them away with some poison and rat traps. Then those cunning rascals started terrorizing me, chewing through my beautiful new boots. That made me really angry. So, I tamed a few guard lizards. Kobolds use them instead of cats, and I made myself an army. And then I declared my own righteous raticidal crusade. Now I'm wondering what the rat's next move will be. The kobold hisses aggressively, his yellow teeth flashing in a predatory grin. Just imagine you're the Rat Queen. Let's call you... well, to keep it simple, let's call you Ratskari. And one day, a horrible stranger invades your domain. An invincible kobold, a raticidal crusader, with a whole army of guard lizards at his command. What would you do? Krennic releases a bloodthirsty hiss, and his veneer of civility peels away instantly. The creature standing before you is now a hungry and vicious beast. You're not really talking about rats, are you? Krennic stares at you baffled. What else could I mean? Of course I'm talking about rats. I would challenge you to battle and come to deal with you personally. The kobold grins approvingly and nods. Yes, now we're getting somewhere. This raticidal crusade really has become a personal matter for me, a true vocation. Naturally, I would never turn down a challenge. Instead, I would jump at the bait and run straight to the heart of the Rat King's lair. But if I fail, that's it. My crusade's over. And without me around, all my lizards can do is flee in terror. Krennic grins maliciously, and then he sweeps his palm across his face, seemingly wiping away his ominous expression, and restoring his usual calm and slightly sarcastic demeanor. Oh, it seems I got a little carried away. Perhaps I need a rest. You must be thinking to yourself now, Krennic, just how stupid you are. Why do you keep pestering me with your idiotic questions? Start being useful already. Fine, I'll start being useful right now. A piece of paper covered with Sarkorian symbols appears in the kobold's hands. It has come to my knowledge that in the city of Iz there is an ancient temple with a library full of valuable scrolls. The demons have probably already destroyed most of them, but the priests have a hiding place marked with these two symbols. Check it out if you have time. Where did you get this information from?
I just don't understand why you're asking this question when it's obvious that you won't like the answer. Fine, a friend told me. Satisfied now?
I will try to find that hiding spot.
Do that. You might get lucky.
Krennic's shoulders sag suddenly as if under an invisible weight. His scales lose their luster, making him look a decade older.
You've listened carefully.
And by now you must be asking yourself where I get my information from. As you've likely guessed by now, after my tribe was crushed, I wandered alone for a long time. I had many adventures during those dark days. Will you tell me? Tiredness rings in Krennic's voice. After my tribe was defeated, I was left alone. There was no one left to save, and I outlined 2 main goals for myself. The first was revenge. Revenge on everyone who had doomed my tribe to extinction. As long as my heart kept beating, I would seize every chance I could to do them harm. My second goal was to destroy the Night Ruby's contract with the Devils, which dooms my soul and the souls of my kin to rot in hell. The contract remained my only property, but even without a single coin in my pocket, I was still a decent spy. I collected information about the Drow and gave it to their enemies. I helped the Devil's slaves rebel. Then I gave away the Devil's secrets to the demons. Yes, demons. Everyone I collaborated with was disgusting, but the demons seemed to be trying to be even more vile than the rest. Using them was easy, but I always wanted to scrub my soul clean with soap afterward. So, I pitted my enemies against each other and knew that sooner or later, someone would come after me. But I was lucky. My network of agents grew bigger as the information I collected became more and more dangerous. Just like myself. It was dirty work. Once, when I was pinning a dark cult of Dahak followers against devils, I doomed an entire group of innocents to death. As they were dying on the altars, I stayed in the shadows, listening to the chants to Dahak and recalling the Night Ruby's glory days. One thought plagued me. Maybe we deserved everything that we had to endure? It might be the case. Yes, I had to do a lot of bad things, but in the end, I got what I wanted. The pact with hell turned to ashes, and I watched. I felt happy and empty inside. Now what? Do I go home, or do I throw myself into the nearest chasm? Then I decided I would keep fighting. No longer for the sake of my tribe, but for the sake of everyone. I'm going to fight against any attempt by the lower planes to interfere in our lives. I am no king or hero. Of course, I'm just a spy. But sometimes a single spy can do more than 100 kings. That's why I'm here. Who knows? Maybe I'm paying down the debts of the Night Ruby tribe. I hope that someday I'll pay them off in full. Now you know my whole story. So, you asked me what I would do if I was left on my own. Did you know that Galfrey was going to relieve me of my command and send me to the Abyss? Of course! Didn't you know that the Queen holds regular meetings with the Cobalt Council to discuss all important matters? Believe it or not, I am the honorary chairman of the board. Are you joking? How could I know such a thing? Okay then. Well, thank you for that, Krennic. Now let us move on. Anyone else to talk to? Oh, there is a blacksmith over there. Yeah, let me see if the blacksmith has a good longsword for Sela. Sorry, I needed some water. Blacksmith. You have the Dissector. Oof. Oh, wait, I think some of these were already there. These are the new ones. The Falchion, Flaming Falchion. Bowbreaker Bardiche. Blood-Red Cleaver Greatsword. Ooh. Oh, wow. Additional 66 slashing damage to enemies below 30% of their hit points. Impressive. But it looks like the answer is no. Alright. We'll just have to keep our eyes open. Okay, this area is still very impressive as is. And we can go back up to the commander's court at any time, but I'm not going to do that yet. Okay, I'm pretty sure nobody is going to really have anything to say, but we... Oh, actually, he might have something new. But yeah, I don't think anyone's going to have anything to say, really. So let's go speak to Helor. Well, Nenio might have something to say. You! Do you have anything good? I mean, you have ingredients. I'll take those. Ingredients are always good, so thank you for that. Now, let's speak to Helor. And I'll talk to Nenio as well. I don't think she has anything for us, but I'll check. She has nothing. Okay. Helor, where are you, Helor? Where is Helor? He's supposed to be here in the inn. Like, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be right there.
I do what I must.
Where the hell is Helor? This is strange. I know where he's supposed to be. Oh, there he is. There he is. Helor's face is ashen. He retains his impeccable posture, but from time to time he winces in pain. Commander, I beg for your help. I've picked up the Spinner of Nightmare's trail again. I figured out that her den is near the city of Iz, where she plays host to demons. It would have been too risky to try to storm the place, and I didn't want to put the others' lives in danger. I snuck in alone to catch her off guard. I nearly got to her, but I don't know what you saw in the abyss, but what I saw at the Spinner of Nightmare's den, it was horrible. Please help me. My daughter is in great danger. Grave, unthinkable danger. Please finish my hunt. Kill the Spinner of Nightmare. Save my daughter. I'm counting on you. I found her diary. Helor snatches the pages from your hands. Thank you, Commander. I never imagined such luck. A diary. Now we'll have the tactical advantage. We'll study her notes and deduce where she's heading. Thank you. I admire your bravery. You ventured into the City of Demons and brought back just the information we needed. Impressive. Thank you very much. Okay, I didn't realize he was there. Let's head out of here. I think perhaps... There's not much... I don't think there's really anything more to talk to around here. No one else to talk to. So, tell you what. Next episode, we'll head into the Commander's Court. Actually, no. Yeah, next episode, we'll head into the Commander's Court and see what's going on there. Till then, I am Chester44. I'll say it is Fly. That is me. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Actually, no, we'll take care of, Aru. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.